gentlemen of YouTube, what is happening? Now in today's video, guess what? We got another Last of Us video. Today's video is called Inside the Details. Now, I want to quickly say, as I've said literally less than 24 hours ago, and a bunch of other times prior to then, I have not seen any spoilers. I want to try and keep it that way. I am still properly excited for this game, mate. So many people who've read spoilers have just thrown this game under the bus, mate. Like, the first game isn't a goddamn masterpiece. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for its release. I've had it pre-ordered for ages, man. Now, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, before we check out the video together, like I said yesterday, and again, a bunch of other times, do not post spoilers in the comment section below. If I catch them, if I see you little worms, I will send those comments to oblivion. Go!
So one of the things that makes Naughty Dog special is our insane attention to detail.
Yes, I agree. Graphics are unbelievable.
And that comes from just extreme amount of research. So whether it's researching a theme, let's say this idea of retribution or justice, like we would read a ton of books and look at movies and even watch like interviews and news programs about stuff that's going on in the world and then discuss it among ourselves, like what's happening here? What can we draw from this? How can we base these fictional characters on reality to make them feel more authentic?
I didn't know this was like properly behind the scenes. I love stuff like this.
Our hope with this game is to create the most authentic characters that you've seen in a game. Not just Ellie, not just Joel, but that every character you see is dimensional.
Yeah.
Obviously, in telling a character-driven story, you have to create characters. And it starts with a story concept that then can develop into level ideas and more specific narrative beats. Once we kind of have a good understanding of the narrative that we're after, we could start writing scripts. And that's really the first time the characters come to life and they're speaking, even though it's just words on the page.
All the characters from the first game are so goddamn good. So I can only imagine how good they're going to be in this one.
The next step after that is to either bring in the existing cast from the first game, such as Ashley Johnson, who played Ellie, and Troy Baker, who played
the legend, Troy Baker,
or
the
casting
legend.
new characters. And they're interpreting the material and bringing their knowledge of these characters and their take on these characters to life.
I think authenticity from every department
so
has been kind of a goal or a focus, whether or not that's in the animations and how we're mocapping or in the effects and how we're simulating, you know, the different elements to get the effect look that we want in game.
The effects in this second one are fantastic,
as realistic
mate.
as possible,
especially the grass,
as believable as possible,
I've said that
so
so
that
many
as
times.
you're playing, you can hopefully get fully invested in it and fully immersed. And we didn't want to have a character moment where it's unbelievable, both from a narrative and visual standpoint.
Some other advances that we've had is like now we can like make veins pop on their forehead if like they're really angry, or likewise we could redden their skin.
Insane.
Could be based on emotion or could be based on what's happening to them physically. How red their eyes can get is controllable. How tears flow off their eyes and their face is all new tech that we've developed for this game.
Hey, we got another trespass.
Look at that grass.
Did you see her?
Additionally, we have this human nuance to our human enemies that makes the situations that you're in so much more terrifying and emotionally affecting than they would be otherwise, because at almost every turn we've gone as far as we possibly can go to make our human enemies feel as human as possible.
I got something.
Infected?
Time to run. I love this scene. They showed it so many times.
Calling out, looking for you, and giving you slight little gameplay hints as to what they're gonna do, and so you can try to plan around it.
What is it? Someone took him out!
We got something. I'll go see what's up.
So whether that's the nuance of their awareness system of like what they should know about and when, how they convey knowledge to their friends, to the kind of emotional content of the game. So when they refer to each other by name, when they scream in anguish, when they see their
so
friend
much
die,
details, man.
when they they scream in anger as they're like kind of trying to hunt you down or attack you. They feel real, and it makes the situation that you're in feel real in a way that you haven't seen before and you might not be ready for.
I'm ready. Don't worry, I'm ready.
There was a ton of research that was done into foliage and different kind of foliage that exists in different parts of the country
grass.
to make those areas feel authentic. Studying local architecture of wherever we are and making sure that feels authentic.
We took 3 trips up to Seattle. We actually got photo scan data of like natural elements in the forests and went through and walked the path of Ellie through Seattle to actually get as much reference that we could. And that was anything from going, you know, inside buildings and taking pictures of signs on the wall to various bus stops and awnings around the world. Like, we're trying to find those kind of iconic details and bring them into the environment that once we get it into the final game, it's like it all comes together to hopefully make something as believable as we can.
Hopefully with all these things combined, it gives you the feeling that you're playing a Naughty Dog game. This is what we go
Oh yeah,
for.
don't worry.
I feel like these
You guys
are all
are
real
legends.
people. I feel like this is a real place. I feel like this was a real situation that I was in, and then I handled it in a way that makes sense if this was real life.
PlayStation.
I love that little bit at the end. PlayStation! I always wait for it. I think for me, one of the main reasons I get so annoyed by these little moaners is just the attention to detail that Naughty Dog have put on. You can't dismiss something that's that good. That the first game is so on another level, mate. You can't dismiss this because of some bloody leaks or whatever. What I'm basically trying to say is, buy the goddamn game, finish the game, and then, and only then, bring out your opinion on it. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed. I am still properly looking forward to this game, mate. If you are too, please do smash the like button. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.